Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney180, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Toys R Us exclusive Storm Collectibles Ken figure. I was able to pick this up at San Diego Comic-Con when I grabbed Hot Ryu and Noob Saibot. I could have got the green bison, but I opted not to. Since it's a Toys R Us exclusive, I'll pick it up down the road. I like the figure. I actually was able to pull this one out when I was at the show. I dig it. The price point is killer for everything that you get. You get a shitload of stuff for $60. I mean, it's a killer deal. You get all kinds of stuff with this guy. So you get his standard face. You get these two extra faces here, which look pretty cool. You also get different hair pieces depending on which way you have him moving or whatnot for kicking. You get his fireball effect. You get his flames for his kick, flames for his uppercut, and I think this goes on the foot. I looked at the directions and it looks like it goes on the foot. I'm not sure. I'm sure if you have the regular release, you may know more than I do, but this is the first time I picked up the figure, and so I figured I would just do the review on this one. So let's get into it here. There's a lot of stuff I really like about the figure. There's one drawback that really kind of bugged me, and I wanted to let you guys know. Other than that, I dig the figure. I opted to go with the blue because I like the blue better. I'm still going to end up buying the red, but, that's just me. So, as you can see here, we've got, decent sculpt, decent paint apps as always. Everything's looking really nice. I think they went ahead and, oh no, they didn't. The bottoms are different for Ken, so the feet and the lower pieces are different, and I believe the legs here are the same as Ryu. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I think this may be an all-new sculpt. So, one thing that I do like about it is you've got a hinge here and a swivel and the ponytail. So that's really cool. And these removable hair pieces make it so that you can make him look like All Might from My Hero Academia. So that's always cool. The world's greatest hero, right? Anyway, so let's move on to articulation here. Or we'll go to the hands. We'll go with the hands first. Does that sound good? So he comes with a bunch of hands. He comes with a pair of hands like this. He comes with a pair of fisted hands. He comes with a pair of hands like this. And then you get one hand like this. So you get a slew of stuff, and you also get his display stand, which is cool too. So let's get into it. As I said before, so the head goes up about that much. You could probably a little bit more there. And you gotta really push it down, but it does go down, so that's cool. And that's because of this, nice soft plastic here. Go side to side, and there's soft plastic on the hair. So nothing really, inhibits any movement really. So that's really, really cool. And like I said, I really, really enjoy that they put articulation into the hair. That's awesome. Could have been cool had they maybe tried to do it here, but, that's fairly complicated, and who knows. Now, the main worry I had with this would be with articulation, with this floating piece here. So, you've got these normal, ball joints that work as butterfly joints, and you can get the arms up, which is cool. I'm down with that. I like it. Moves around. You can get the movement that you want. Everything looks good. You can cross his arms if you want. You can do whatever you need to do. He does have a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow. You got this ball peg with a hinge, or ball peg, and then kind of like ball peg hinge there that you can swap out the hands on. This is a loose rubber piece here. And then, like I said, you can remove the hair to put, hair in a different way if you want. So there's some where it's swaying to the side for obvious kick movement or whatnot. But let's get to the part that bugged me here. So on this peg, as you can see here, they had put glue on the ball peg. You can see the glue on there because apparently it was too loose to fit. I mean, there's super glue, literal super glue on the ball peg to make it fit. And so as you can see here, it's nice and loose, and over time that glue is going to wear off and you're going to have trouble posing it correctly. So that bugs me. That's something that we, you know, you shouldn't have, especially spending, you know, $60 on a figure. You shouldn't have glued ball joints. That bugs me. And we also have another ball joint. This is like a T-joint here, three peg ball joint, and you get some extra movement there. So you can crunch down fairly far, but and this keeps popping off. That's the part that's bugging me. So that's about as far as you can move back. When the legs move out about that far, they go forward about that far. Go back pretty far. You do get a thigh swivel in there. You get a thigh swivel, as you can see. A double hinge knee. And you do get a pivot down here for the ankle pivot. You got a swivel in the, looks like the upper leg in there swivels as well. And you get a toe joint, which is pretty decent. And then also, you know, an ankle hinge. Now this is going to kind of impede your articulation there, which, you know, is obviously going to happen. I'm really curious as to why they didn't actually go with the soft plastic for this piece. That would have made more sense. That way you can move the feet however you want. Okay, so I got him all posed up with his fire effect for his kick. It looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can get him to actually stand. I know he's not supposed to stand like this, but let's just see. So I had a little trouble getting it all set up like that. The most trouble I had was actually right here with the hair. This plastic is so soft you can't actually stick it into there. So you have to pull the faceplate off, hold the hair in place, and then put the faceplate back on to get it to work. And then I had this pop off a lot because there's glue on there, and within the duration of this review, the glue has started to come off, so that pops off super easy now, unfortunately. So let's see here. And maybe we can get it. No, an ankle's just not wanting to work with me. Well, that's what this stands for, right? Yeah, forget the stand. We're throwing the stand away. Okay, so as you can see, the weight of that actually moved it down. It's really, really heavy on the joint, so I wouldn't recommend trying to keep that on there. But, I mean, you know, you've probably watched a review already of this in red, so you know what's happening, or if you own the figure, you know the troubles with it or tribulations. But for you, those few out there that don't, you know, this is what it is. And then this fits on just like the Ryu. I mean, if you have the Ryu, you know how that goes. But we'll go ahead and test out the fist now. I've noticed getting these hands off is very complicated. Well, not for that one. For the one where he's doing the curled finger for the taunt, that one's pretty complicated. So let's try and turn him here and get him into his signature uppercut. This should just snap right. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Whew. That's cool. I dig that. That's way cool. So yeah, we've got a problem here with that joint, and that may not be the issue with the red one. I'll find out later on. But overall, there's a lot of fun factor with this figure. I would definitely recommend it, even with that issue there, due to the fact of all the stuff he comes with. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna mess with this figure a hell of a lot more. I actually really like it, even though the top torso keeps popping off on me. Anyway, that about wraps up this review, guys. Thanks for being patient watching this whole time, or also thanks for even just checking it out for a little bit if you left or whatnot. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this figure, red or blue. It's Ken. We don't have Ken in Figuarts yet, so yeah. And here he stands next to Ryu, and we also have Bison. So you can tell they all fit together pretty well if Bison would stand up. There we go. All right. So there it is. That about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.